programmed into a mass psychosis. In case we haven't met yet, I'm Jessxgoh. I'm the sole founder of Life in Confidence. And what I mean by this is that you and I live in the world of the matrix, in this physical reality that has been created by the patriarchy. And this has been going on for millennia, since they have destroyed the truth of the divine feminine, where the matriarch, the divine matriarch, were once in power, such as the goddesses and the witches and sorcerers. And we're starting to come back into full circle, where the world is in need of more healing than ever before, where we're now turning to healers, coaches, doulas, psychics, galactic beings, you name it, because of this global awakening that is occurring. And this is occurring because so many people are finally seeing the truth and what's really going on in this centralized system that we live in. And the reason for this pandemic is to serve the private elitist families and billionaires to make off even more money through the online space and areas where the pandemic has given them opportunity to do so by taking people's properties away through foreclosure, as mum and dad and small business owners aren't able to afford for the mortgage because they've been wiped out in receiving financial abundance, because it's how the system has been created. And this is why this pandemic has been released. So we become even more confined and controlled by the people on the top. And it's easy to get caught up in hating and being in fear of these people, also known as the cabal in the spiritual world. However, if we allow ourselves to feed into the fear through the programming that's been indoctrinated through TV, news, radio, social media, certain celebrities and influencers, politicians, reading the newspaper, we give our power away because we're allowing ourselves to receive low vibrational information to enter into the psyche, to program us to think that we're living in a world of scarcity and poverty. And this is exactly how it showed up in World War II, where Hitler slowly programmed the Jews into their own death. Just the way it's showing up right now with the pandemic, where it is slowly destroying the consciousness of humanity, so we can then fall under their control and be a slave to their financial needs. And there is so much stuff that's going on in the background, such as unethical cloning of human beings, of hybrids with genetics of animals, with fetuses that were aborted, playing with Mother Nature, and how the military are in communication with darker entities that are influencing the consciousness of humanity to live in a state of fear, that we are being treated as an experiment to these elitist families and these darker forces. And the sad thing about this is when those who fall for the programming of this are in an induced state of psychosis because they don't have the ability to see the truth. They choose to see the fear that has been programmed within them from the media. So if you are ready to recall your sovereignty in this lifetime, to step up and be a leader in your community, in your social circle, and that's by starting being a leader within you, by paving your own way in living a sovereign life, then this is your moment to dive deeper and go inward in confronting your own fears that's keeping you stuck in compliance and control, that is shutting down your light, because you are here to serve a greater purpose in this global awakening. And as you and I start waking up more and more and more of our sovereignty, knowing that you and I are in control of our lives, that we choose to be autonomous through here, not in here, because this is all programming. This is where the light that's in your heart can truly guide you the way to your highest timeline. So you and I can start shifting and accelerating the alchemy of the collective consciousness, so we can all live in a new earth where we can all truly be divine and sovereign beings. And we already are. It's just that we've forgotten along the way through the programming of the matrix. So I invite you to unplug yourself from the matrix, letting go of reading the news or newspapers and articles that's feeding you fear, to spend way less time on social media and start connecting with nature, to be with your galactic beings and your spiritual guides and your ancestors who are showing you the way to your path, to your light. And if you are ready to experience a deep, deep alchemy of the soul, to be more in your light, and to truly stand what you believe in, this is the time for you to come back home into you and bring power back into your presence. If you are ready for this experience, you might be interested in joining me for 3 glorious days of divine healing and transformation at Return to Love Retreat. Simply click on the link below and it will bring you to a different page where you can learn more and grab yourself a ticket. If there's any early bird tickets left, by all means get it now before it's sold out. And if it is sold out, please make sure you do get yourself a last minute ticket, because this sacred container is only held for a small amount of people, so I can create a space to keep it intimate and private. I'm not interested in serving hundreds and thousands of people to the masses, because I really value this level of work This level of work is designed for a tribe of like-minded and conscious people who are ready to let go of their fears, to confront them head on in a safe space, to receive support and divine love from within, to truly be celebrated for their own worth, and to step up into their power, to illuminate their light so bright that you know that this is your time to take action now. So if this sounds like you and you are ready for a change in your life, then click on the link below. And I can't wait to see you at my virtual retreat. This is your moment to shine. Do not hold yourself back any longer. Now's the time to take action and say yes to you and to humanity.